Here at the Aero Friedrichshafen show in Germany, there's plenty of novelty to look at, but there's also some rich heritage. And behind me, you probably are recognizing a very famous name there, Junkers, one of the greats of German aviation. We're looking at a local company based fairly nearby in the Black Forest who've come up with some new versions of the Junkers aircraft, the A50 and the A60. And they're trading on the iconic design of the original models. You'll see that corrugated aluminum look on the fuselage. We're going to find out a lot more about what they're trying to achieve here. So Dominique,
yes.
I see a very famous name here, Junkers. I see some designs that I recognize, but there's a modern twist, I think. What's the connection here with the original Junkers' incredible story?
Well, but basically, the name Junkers is a very famous name. They had a lot of history, and he built, I will say, a legendary aircraft. What are we doing? We are locating in the Black Forest, and we are manufacturing the A50, for example, and also some modern interpretation like what you see behind me, using the Wellblech approach, using his design, but putting inside very modern and state-of-the-art technologies.
So for your customers, does that mean they have the benefits of all the safety and efficiency of modern technology, but with this sort of cachet of the Junkers?
Absolutely, absolutely. Our customers are either design lovers or historical lovers, and as you say, all the aircraft are equipped with the latest technology. You have airing air brakes. You will have also Galaxy rescue system in all our aircraft to ensure you the maximum of safety.
Does that mean you work with partners to supply these models?
Solely for, I would say, the brakes, the avionics, or the engine. All the rest is manufactured in our facility in the Black Forest. We are speaking about 1,000 pieces that we are milling together, we are pressing together. It's about 2,500 hours of manual work. You have to put that piece by piece, assemble it. We are speaking about more than 10,000 rivets that you have to push by hands in order to create such an aircraft.
And can you describe some of the models we see here?
So here behind me, you see a very, new model that we are introducing here at the Aero 2025 for the very first time. It's, I would say, modern interpretation of Junkers. If you see here, it's a cabriolet version with a retractable gear. It has an H performance engine, 130 horsepower. Behind me, you see something which is much more in line with what you know about Junkers. It's a radial engine with a Werner engine. We have also analog instrument inside. So this one is very much inspired from what Junkers created, and behind me you have a modern interpretation. You have the other one in white just behind, which is with a fixed gear with a Rotax 912 horsepower, and you have also what we call the A50 Junior, where you have, let's say, this shape, but with a Rotax engine and also Garmin glass cockpits.
What sort of customers do you have?
There is a large range of customers. We have, very experienced people, pilots, 28 hours of flying. We used to fly, commercial flights, but love the authentic feeling of flying open air. One kind of customers. We have also young pilots who have decided to take something, I would say, authentic, something with different look for their very first aircraft. And we do have also customers who have no license but fell in love with the design, and then between the moment they order and the moment they will get the plane, they will have their license, their pilot license. So we have a very wide range. The common things is they love design and they love this very specific approach or very specific design of Junkers.
So for the fuselage, have you had to sort of strengthen that to modern standards, or is it as it always was?
It is as it always was. We took the initial, if you want, design and technology of Junkers. The idea behind the corrugated, Wellblech dimension has been created by Hugo Junkers. He was the very first one to create metal aircraft. At that time, the aircraft were in wood or canvas, and he had the idea to use very thin plates of aluminum, but because they are very thin, they're also very fragile. The fact that you put this corrugated shape on the face create a lot of rigidity, which is necessary when you are flying.
Interesting. And And then the company itself, Junkers Aircraft, is this the same company as the original company or some new version of it?
It's a new company. You know, we are working very closely with the Junkers family. It's a new company, Junkers Aircraft, created in 2012, working specifically or developing specifically planes like the A50 in the honor of Mr. Junkers.